talk about quality of life or QOL evaluation using image recognition technique. First, what is the quality of life? As nowadays, urban design is crucial for sustainable development in mega cities. So quality of life is a KPI, a KPI score to evaluate the urban design. Is also assessing the well-being or happiness of the citizens and including individual needs and social interactions. Many studies use the QI framework as a policy performance measurement for public transportation. There are a lot of QL research. Maybe this is just some of them, so it's not my main point for today. So I will skip it very fast. Okay. However, the drawbacks of the traditional QL evaluation. Firstly, commonly used surveys based on the QOL questionnaire. So it tends to be expensive and time intensive. Second, geo resource that are confined to content location and period. So it's very hard to make further resolve for the future. Third, the traditional method is very hard to embed into other IT system, and it will be challenging and complex if we want to do so. Okay, another hint for my research is we know that there are some image recognition technique using in transportation. For example, the image recognition technology that has been used for the track or count the number of vehicles on the street or calculate traffic density, and also some intelligent traffic management system are designed before. The system work more efficiently than human, and also it's easier to collect the data to be used to analyze or plan for traffic management later. So the image recognition technology for QOL, we will use the CNN or convolutional neural networks. There are two types of the model we use. The first is the semantic segmentation, and the second, object recognition or object detection. This is some guideline for using the QL technique using image recognition. The first, we will identify relevant features. For example, pedestrian walkway, green place, public amenity, traffic infrastructure, and also urban aesthetic. The second, we have to process some data collection and also data preparation. It will include two types of data used in our research. The first is capture the image and then process the image. And the second type of data is we also still need some questionnaire survey to obtain the score and insight from the real users. Third, we apply some image segmentation and detection techniques. Fourth, we construct the QL model based on the questionnaire survey data and the image. Five, we develop some insight. And six, we engage stakeholder to give some feedback that what they want to be included in the model and adjust our research. This is the first research in our team. We extract the mobility factors and analyze map to the road in a very large road, the medium-sized road, and small road. We found that they have some correlation. So we study further in this way. However, you can see that the image segmentation is still bad. So we conduct another research paper by create the data set named Bangkok Urban Scape that the first urban scene in Southeast Asia, and also we label the data like this, and this is some stat of our data, and we also offer some novel model for semantic segmentation. And next, we try to evaluate the driving scene using some semantic segmentation network, and we train with the linear regression model for inferring to the QL score. This is our framework. First, we have image, and then we conduct inference semantic segmentation model and inferencing by object detection model by biology tree model. So we extract the density of visual objects by percentage of each object, and also we extract the number of visual objects based on the COCO data set, and then we concat it together in tabular form and train the QL score model using the linear regression. This is some visualization from our first part, and you see the input image like this, and this is the semantic segmentation result and object detection result, and then we train that result this result to the QL score of 1 to 5. We also conduct to analyze the correlation of each vector to the QL. We found that according to the survey, the positive factor, they are road and footpath. This means that the more size and space of the road and footpath, the higher QL score. In the contrary, when we saw the large size or large space of a car or motorcycle, the QL score will be decreased. This is some visualization of our model. We can see that if we see the building and the car, the QL will drop. However, when the space of the road and the walkway increase, the QL will increase. And also the blue sky, when we see the blue sky and the greenery, the QL will increase also. So we, if we want to conduct the measurement of maybe street A, B, C, we just let this, we just capture the video image, and then we put the video image into our framework. We can roughly calculate or evaluate the QL score of that street. And next, we adopt our framework to the walking scene. And we try to conduct the knowledge distribution to decrease the model size, because the previous work, the big object, the big obstacle is the model is really large and take time to process. So the framework is still the same, but we change from the driving scene to the walking scene. This is some result of our work. You see the image from there are 4 cities: Melbourne, Bangkok, from Nagoya and Brisbane. Okay, 4 cities. We can see that the QL in Bangkok is the lowest. This is also knowledge. This selection step to decrease the size of the model. However, we will see that the original model can perform better, but better performance than the district model. However, the district model has some has some advantage if we want to deploy it into some lightweight device and faster QL evaluation for some maybe real-time real-time system. Our current research plan is on 3 topics. The firstly, we will incorporate the demographic and socio-economic data into our research to personalize or customize the QL score and evaluation into each group of people. And also we can conduct some analytics to understand better insights of the data to each of them. The second, we try to research QL in route planning system. So we can evaluate the QL forecast in optimize for the route planning system and investigate factors like time travel accessibility and environmental impact in route selection. Lastly, we want to apply the large language model to QL analysis and explanation, so we can generate the detailed insights and process more explanation to explain the insight of the people to the stakeholder. Thank you. That's